All right. Hello, I'm back. Feels really good to be back making another video, especially on this Sunday. We had an amazing sermon from Danny Caicedo. She's been a member of Twin Flames Universe for a very long time, and her message today was on cultivating peace. And this is one of my favorite messages because it truly is the core of what this work is about. It's about cultivating peace. And I think that's so important because a lot of people have focused on a lot of very um, well, it just that it's not really given the true picture of what this community is about. It's really just about peace. If you were to watch the Toronto Talks, one of the first events that Jeff and Shalea put on, they talk about that the core of this work is peace. And peace is found in knowing the truth. Literally, God's truth is the most peaceful thing in the world because God actually made the world with an order, with a perfect divine order that serves everybody perfectly. And when you understand that order, you can align with that order, and that order will bring peace and joy and harmony into your life. And it is the most beautiful and wonderful gift. That is what the community brings, is that gift of peace through aligning with life and reality the way it's really meant to be lived. And they focus, of course, on twin flames because that is a primary foundation of your design to be with your ultimate partner. But actually, even beyond that, this is what Danny talks about, is the inner work of loving yourself. Peace and power are one and the same. And peace is like a muscle that you have to work on every day. The more you love yourself, the more consistently you do the inner work, you build up that muscular strength. I think a lot of people confuse peace with being something weak, which is not at all what peace is. Peace and power are the same. The more peace you cultivate, the more powerful you become, the more able you are to stand up in the face of illusions, lies, things that do not serve you. It's the peace within you that actually allows you to shine a light, to be love in the world. And that peace, there's a lot to cultivating that peace. There's the ability to set healthy boundaries to things that don't serve you, the ability to love yourself no matter what, and to choose to love yourself, the cultivating of knowledge and truth so that you can know what is real. How can you clear illusions in your life if you don't know what is real and what is not real? There's a lot that goes to cultivating peace, building healthy relationships, living your purpose. Love, of course, always expands peace. The more you love, the more you give of who you really are, your peace expands. It is so beautiful. I love this topic because I know that this speaks to the universal heart of people, especially you look at our world, there's nothing that we desire more on this planet, need more on this planet than peace. It's truly what everyone is seeking at the core. And it's found within, it's found by giving that to yourself. So there's so much I could say, so much I want to say about peace. I also am looking to God to help guide this conversation. So I'm going to pull a few cards. I want to see where God wants to take this conversation deeper. And I might just keep, as God inspires me, offering that. But I do have with me the Divine Energy Oracle, and I already shuffled the deck. And I believe these cards are going to take us deeper in this discussion about what are some key aspects to cultivating that peace, because it's a rich topic. So without further ado, let's see what God's message is. And I really hope this helps you, because truly there is no greater gift you can give yourself and to the planet than peace. I think it was Shlia who said that it's what you feel on the inside that you're actually sharing with the world. It's not the front you're trying to put on. It's truly, if you look at the whole world as energy, then that means it's what you feel on the inside. It's the amount of peace that you have on the inside that you're actually giving to the world. And so the greatest gift you can give towards world peace is your own inner peace. You can look at it like whatever you're cultivating on the inside is what you're radiating outside. That's what peace is. It's an inner job. And so I'm going to pull a few cards to help us go deeper in how to cultivate that peace on a deeper level. I chose this deck because it's just very straightforward guidance that these cards offer. Okay, the first card is Seek Hidden Treasure. So this really speaks to what I just said. That peace is an inside job. A lot of people spend their whole life looking for that peace on the outside. They think if I get that right job, girl, money, fame, whatever, that's where their peace is going to come from. But actually, it's an inward job. It's a hidden treasure because it is internal. The reason why Twin Flames Universe focuses on the mirror exercise and loving yourself is because that is the only thing that's going to bring you true peace. It's how you feel on the inside. And the only reason you don't feel perfectly peaceful right now is because there's something on the inside that needs love. Nothing on the outside is going to give you the love you need except for the choice to love yourself by finding where am I upset on the inside and then just choosing to love yourself there. And the beautiful part of this is you can increase your peace. You can have everything you desire right now, which is at its heart, peace. Because anybody can do the inner work. You don't have to have $1 million. You don't have to be with your twin flame or live in the perfect house. You can be going through a very hard time in your life. It can seem like impossibly hard what you're going through. But you have the ability to love yourself. Love is the key to peace, and you can give that to yourself. And I promise you, wherever you are, there is treasure there. It's found in loving yourself. And as Danny says in the sermon, that loving yourself does lead to miracles and blessings in your reality. But that's not really the part. I mean, that will happen, guaranteed. God actually does want you to live an abundant, beautiful, blessed life. But the foundation and the root of that is available to you right now. The ability to love yourself unconditionally. So if you're going through a hard time and you feel that, that this is just a, impossibly difficult situation, I promise you, love heals everything. There's a saying in the community, only love is real and love never fails. So you can love yourself by going to that place inside where you need love and bringing love there, and you can experience that peace and that joy that you're so desiring. So I'm going to take a quick pause because my computer needs to get plugged in. Hold on one moment. Okay. So I really love this first card because that truly is the foundation. Start by going within. Really learn the work of loving yourself. Pick up Jeff Inchlea's book if you need that help. They have a whole chapter on the mirror exercise. It is about developing a relationship with your inner world and a constant practice of loving yourself there. That's the foundation of peace. That is the foundation of all your treasure, all of your dreams coming true. So, perfect first card. Let's see how this message continues to evolve. Oh, I love this. Engage higher reason. This is absolutely true, and this is why consistent study of the work benefits me so much, because I've literally, like I've said in other videos, I have looked high and low for the greatest teaching I could find. And truly, I've looked everywhere, and this is the place I've found the absolute highest teaching. So God is logical. That's why it says engage higher reason. And the teachings of Twin Flames Universe really expound upon the logic of God, how the universe works. They go everywhere you can think of. And I find an infinite amount of relief in my being, understanding the foundation of life, how God created everything. And when you have the power of truth, like, for example, knowing that you are divine, knowing that you are absolutely worthy, that you are unconditionally loved no matter what, that God created you with an eternal partner, and that you only need to love yourself to attract that partner. God's truth is the peaceful truth. It's the best truth. It's the truth that will set you free, that will make you feel good. That is how you know God's truth. So this card is really pointing out you feel bad because you're engaging lower reason, which is really not reason at all. You have a belief. An upset is always rooted in something that isn't true. Like, for example, I'm going to always fail in life. Some people have this thought. That is not a true thought. If you're a divine being created perfectly, you have to succeed. You will succeed. You have a perfect being, God, loving you and supporting you. So that thought is instantly healed. And you just choose that thought. Okay, I choose to know that I'm created to win, that I'm a perfect divine being. So I must win. I always win. See how beautiful higher reasoning is? This works towards any thought you could possibly have. Any self defeating or self sabotaging thought can be replaced with truth. It's not just a nice, clever trick. It's not at all. It's divine truth. God created the world in the highest, most perfect way possible. And knowing the truth of that creation and implementing those thoughts in your mind will transform your reality, because your thoughts create your reality. The only reason why you're not experiencing the perfection you're meant to experience is because you haven't chosen to embrace that truth with every fiber of your being. Choose it. You will find instant relief in the feeling of peace on the inside. And if you continue to persist in living and embodying that truth, you will find your life become a miracle. It's the law of attraction. You are as you think. So think the highest and best thoughts you possibly can. And the final card for this reading, claim your art. So for me, and this really goes back to, why I'm doing these videos at all. This is part of my art. I just love sharing God's truth. It's a really essential part of my design. And I realized that nothing can stop me from that. And nothing can stop you from sharing yourself. You have a gift, and this is essential to your peace. And I really love that this is the final card. It's essential to your peace to share your gift. Love is at the core of the gifts that God has given you. And God very much wants to love the world through your gifts. And so I invite you through this card to claim your art. There is a way, I promise, that you can be loving the planet right now in a way that feels so very good to you, in a way that you were designed and created. And it doesn't you don't have to have all the fix-ups. Like, you notice I don't really have any thumbnails right now. None of that matters. I want the world to know the truth, and I have a way to offer it. It's called YouTube right now, and other ways. And it is my joy to offer this because it brings me joy. It has brought thousands of people across the planet joy. And it's a joy that is for everybody. So my joy is in sharing it, and I may continue to find richer and more ways to share this as God opens that. And there's a way for you, whether it's literal art, through your music, through your cooking, it can be through your ability to listen, your ability to show up in life and really love others. Um, there's an infinite amount of ways that your gift, but if you want to know peace, you need to give peace. You experience what you give. If you're giving of your love, if you're giving of your best self to the world, you will experience the best that the world has to give come back to you. So I really love this message. I feel like it helped me go deeper with the sermon. I will make sure to include a link to the sermon at the bottom of this video so that you can go deeper. Peace is the name of, is what we really desire at the heart of it. And this teaching will give you peace in every area of your being, including love and joy and abundance. All of those things are aspects of peace. It's perfection. And so I hope this video helps inspire you to claim peace, because that's where it really starts. Choose to live a peaceful life. Choose to know peace and know God and know love. And God will show you the way to expand and go deeper in that love. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.